Hello everyone. Today we begins with the determination of bleeding time via Duke's method. What is bleeding time? It is the time taken from the puncture of the blood vessel to the stoppage of bleeding. So what is the definition of bleeding time? It is the time taken from the puncture of the blood vessel to the stoppage of bleeding. Normal value of the bleeding time is 1 to 3 minutes. What is the normal value of bleeding time? It is 1 to 3 minutes. So here we begins with the Duke's method of the determination of bleeding time. Apparatus for today's practical: filter paper. Here that is the filter paper. This is the stopwatch and pricking apparatus, which includes the spirit, cotton and lancet. Take one filter paper, fold it and write number of seconds. You have to fold the filter paper as you are seeing in this video. This is how your filter paper will look like. So these are the seconds: 0 second, 30 second, 60 second, 90 second, 120 second, 150 second, 180 second and 210 second. So all these numbers represents the seconds. Set stopwatch on 0 mark and prick your finger. So start your stopwatch, but it must be on the 0 mark, and try to prick your finger. Immediately touch your pricking point to 0 second on filter paper and start timing on stopwatch. So once you prick your finger, immediately touch the pricking part of your finger on the 0 second over the filter paper, and simultaneously you must have to start your stopwatch. After your first touch, every 30 seconds you have to touch pricking part of your finger to the filter paper till there isn't presence of any blood stains. But meanwhile, you do not need to squeeze your finger. That is the most important point. So that is for the second time over the 30 seconds. This is for the third time over the 60 seconds. This is for the fourth time over 90 seconds. And this is for the fifth time, which is around 120 seconds. But here the most important thing you have to remember that 120 second must be you have to take into consideration, because at this second whenever you try to touch your pricking area, there is not presence of any type of blood stains. So your bleeding time must include these seconds. That's it. Check your second mark on the filter paper. So in our practical, our bleeding time is 2 minutes, because 120 second is equal to 2 minutes. So this is for your self assessment or test, and you have to comment your result. It means that you have to write down the bleeding time whatever you are seeing from this filter paper. Now what is the clinical significance of this practical? Before any operative procedures and laboratory investigations for bleeding disorders are required for patients who have a history of spontaneous bleeding or excessive bleeding following injury. Now in which conditions the bleeding time will be increased or clotting time will be increased or prolonged? First of all, prolonged bleeding time, but during this there will be the normal clotting time. So these are the conditions in which prolonged bleeding time. First one, thrombocytopenia. Thrombocytopenia means decrease in thrombocytes or platelets. Second one is the thrombosthenia. Thrombosthenia is the functional abnormality of platelets. and the third one is the idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura. So all these three are the conditions where the bleeding time is prolonged but the clotting time is normal. Now the second conditions are in which the bleeding time is normal but the clotting time will be prolonged. So this one is the hemophilia and second one is the Christmas disease. Hemophilia is due to the deficiency of anti-hemophilic factor 8 and Christmas disease is due to the Christmas factor deficiency, which is factor number 9. So in these two conditions bleeding time remains normal but the clotting time is prolonged. Now what is purpura? Purpura, a rush of purple spots due to small vessels leaking blood into skin, joints, intestines or organs. So what is purpura? Purpura is a rush of purple spots due to small blood vessels which leaks blood into skin, joints, intestine or organs. There are two types of purpura. First one thrombocytopenic purpura and second one thromboasthenic purpura. Thrombocytopenic, as the name suggests, that purpura due to thrombocytopenia. What is thrombocytopenia? There will be the decrease in the platelet count. What is normal platelet count? Normal platelet count is about 1.5 to 4 lakhs platelets per cubic mm of the blood. Most important viva question. Now the second type of purpura is the thromboasthenic purpura. What will happen in thromboasthenic purpura? These are the purpura due to functional disorder of the platelet. So whenever there is a alteration in the functions of the platelet, then this type of purpuric condition is known as thromboasthenic purpura. So purpura, there are two types, thrombocytopenic purpura and thromboasthenic purpura. Alright. Now few important viva questions which may be asked during this practical viva. Properties of platelets. These are the three properties of platelets. First one adhesiveness, second one aggregation and third one agglutination. These are the properties of the platelets. First one adhesiveness, second one aggregation and the third one agglutination. Second question will be asked which are the functions of the platelets. So first one, role in hemostasis, role in clot formation, role in clot retraction, role in repair of injured vessels, transport and storage function. These are the functions of the platelets. First one, role in hemostasis, second one, role in clot formation, third one, role in clot retraction, fourth one, role in repair of injured vessels and fifth one, transport and storage function. Now relation between platelet count and bleeding. What is the relation between platelet count and bleeding? Whenever the platelet count is above 1 lakh per cubic mm, there is no any type of clinical symptoms. Whenever the platelet count in between 50,000 to 1 lakh per cubic mm of the blood, the bleeding after major surgery is the possibility. Whenever the platelet count is between 20,000 to 50,000 per mm cube of blood, there will be the bleeding after minor trauma in everyday life. Whenever the platelet count is below the 20,000 per cubic mm of the blood, there will be the spontaneous hemorrhage in gastrointestinal tract, urinary tract and nose. And whenever the platelet count below the 20,000 or very low or below the 10,000, there will be the fatal hemorrhage in the brain, and this condition leads to the death of the patient. I hope everyone understood about the practical of bleeding time via Duke's method.